It was a reasoning why she gave mom to you. Because I bet if it was Holly Berry there, she wouldn't have gave mom. I bet if it was Megan Good there, she wouldn't have gave mom. This is not necessarily to bash individuals who felt this way. This is more so for us to think deeper and us to go back to the drawing board, because we can always learn, we can always improve every day. Check yourself, because why did you think that? Like, you can't say like, oh no, she just gave mom. Even if you did think that, right? There's an underlying reason as to why you thought that. Like, it wasn't just, oh, she was just giving more of mom, because I didn't get that. Like, as soon as you seen, you knew. The chemistry between them was so intense. To me, the chemistry was deeper than the other two lovers.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And today I am bringing you all another video. This is not a Sinners review, but I did want to lean into a specific aspect of the movie that I think calls for a conversation. There's many aspects, but specifically this specific aspect. So I'm gonna roll this clip. Okay, now that you all have seen the clip, people can't fathom that Annie and Smoke are lovers. And why is that? This is why representation is important. But before I dig deeper into this, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. I don't take it for granted for you clicking on my video. If you are an individual who loves an array of things, you're very diverse, you love more topics with depth such as this, or if you are a blurred like myself, or you're very nerdy and you love to nerd out on things, I do a little bit of that over here as well. And if you are an individual who loves nostalgic content, then this is a channel for you, because I love to take y'all back to the past. If you get the chance, please follow my social media platforms. My Instagram is at @MoreMicaiah. I'll leave you one and more. And my TikTok is at The Life of Kaya. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, why is it that many could not fathom that Annie and Smoke were in a relationship? It's to do with representation. There needs to be more full-figured women, darker complexion women, and non-conventional dark-skinned women playing a lot of these roles, so that people realize that this is the normal thing. And he wasn't the only one to think this. There was many people, even a lot of women with their think pieces, coming on here saying that they thought that she was giving mom and all of this stuff. And for me, it's like, you do have to realize that you have to check yourself, because why did you think that? Like, you can't say like, oh no, she just gave mom. Even if you did think that, right? There's an underlying reason as to why you thought that. Like, it wasn't just, oh, she was just giving more of mom, because I didn't get that. Like, as soon as you seen, you knew. You knew automatically. As soon as they was looking at each other. And it's like, why did she give mom? Why did she give mammy to you? Why? And there's an underlying reason as to why that is. So sometimes we have to check ourselves and reevaluate. This is not necessarily to bash individuals who felt this way. This is more so for us to think deeper and us to go back to the drawing board, because we can always learn, we can always improve every day. We can always improve every single day. So I just want people to think deeper about why they thought this. Like, it wasn't just, oh, she just gave mom. Like, it was a reasoning why she gave mom to you. Because I bet if it was Holly Berry there, she wouldn't have gave mom. I bet if it was Megan Good there, she wouldn't have gave mom. Do you get what I'm trying to explain? She wouldn't have gave that to y'all. But because you've seen that specific woman there, she gave mom, she gave aunt, she gave all this. Now, not to fault the person who created the video, right? I'm not going to automatically be like, oh yeah, you're a colorist, but a lot of these issues stem within colorism. The reason why he couldn't fathom it is, one, because she was a darker complexion woman with an attractive man, and also two, she was more of a full figure woman. She wasn't small. It was hard for him to fathom that that wasn't his aunt, or that wasn't just someone else. Like I said, I'm not gonna fault him all the way, because I think that's why representation is so important, and we need to start seeing these kind of stuff on our screen more often, so that this is not like a random thing. This isn't just something that people don't see often. Like, this is something that does occur within real time, and it needs to be portrayed more on our screen. But a big factor of it as well is because she was dark complexion as well, and I love the representation within the film. Beautiful dark complexion women, that aspect was beautiful, but there's a reason why this kind of mindset is out there, and why people could not fathom that Smoke and Annie were together. Like, she's a beautiful woman. Why was it so hard to fathom? And you can't say it was just, oh, she gave this, she gave that, because if it was a different woman, you wouldn't have thought that. You would have automatically known. Because as soon as I seen Stack's female lead, I could automatically tell that that was someone he used to mess with. To me, it wasn't hard to fathom that Annie was with Smoke. It wasn't hard for me to fathom. I knew as soon as I seen their connection. I could tell. You could tell the way they were speaking to each other. But because she is who she is and how she looks on the exterior, it was hard for people to fathom. That's why I'm saying representation is important. We need to start seeing these layers in front of our screen on a more consistent basis, and not just one standard, because this was an anomaly on our screen that we do not see often. And I think that is the problem right there. This shouldn't be the only film where we see a full figure, darker complexion woman.
I've really been letting y'all run with that narrative that Annie looked like their mother. Like, what? If y'all actually paid attention to the first scene when he went to her house and said, "Daddy is here," and then if that's the baby and that's the daddy, the lady come out, I'm like, oh, that's the mama. I'm really trying to figure out how y'all came about to that conclusion, because y'all don't want to explain it. It's either two reasons. It's because she's dark skinned, or that she's plus size, because she's not ugly, so she don't give old, skin clear, teeth straight. What's going on? And she don't have that, no double chin, no auntie arms, all the little jokes that people would say. So I'm just like, I'm really confused. If you said that she's the mom of the grown twins, tell me how. Y'all keep saying, oh, it's her dress attire. That's how they dressed back then. Like, because she's a plus size woman, top heavy, y'all feel like she should not have a love interest. That's really what it was. Be for real.
And when you look at a lot of these fan edits, it's not Annie and Smoke's fan edits that you see all around your timeline. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. And there's a reasoning why you're not seeing that. And their relationship was actually very beautiful, but even on the exterior, they look good together. So it's like, what's the issue? Why is it so hard to fathom that? And whoever the casting directors are did a great job on this, making sure they're implementing multiple layers of women within this film. And I thought that was really good. When it comes to the reactions and when it comes to the fan audience perspectives, you don't see people highlighting enough about Annie and Smoke's relationship. And there's a reasoning why you do not see that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. People could say, oh, it's not that, oh, it's just this. No. And people can't say they're not thinking this. In their mind, they're like, ooh, he looked too good for her. In their mind, they're thinking that, but she's a beautiful woman. You don't think she can get somebody, you think she could pull somebody like Smoke? And that's what the underlying issues are. Why was it hard for you to fathom that they were in a relationship? Like, people try to say, oh, y'all are thinking too deeply about this and all of that. Like, no one's thinking deeply about this. It's the truth. You've watched other films on this caliber, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't hard for you to fathom that other people were in relationships. So why is it that now you have a darker complexion, full figure woman, and it's like, now it's hard for you to fathom that they're in a relationship? Oh, and the chemistry between them was so intense. To me, the chemistry was deeper than the other two lovers. It was way deeper, and you felt the connection, you felt the chemistry with them, and they both had different personalities, but it meshed so well. And I'm like, why was it so hard originally for people to see that they were in a relationship? You could see as soon as they were looking at each other. You can see before they even open their mouths. So this is just a food for thought, just for you all to just think and think deeper, and to understand kind of the scope of the issue, but also to just to shine a light on this specific matter of the movie, which I don't hear talked about enough, because I don't understand personally why it's so hard to grasp that they were in a relationship. But I know the root of the issues, and the root of it is representation, the root of it is colorism, and the root of it is that people wouldn't feel like that these two characters would really be together in real life. And to me, that's sad. To me, that's very sad. A lot of people don't want to keep it a buck, but that's the truth of the matter. She's a very beautiful woman. They both did a great job with their acting. We need to make sure that we are seeing more representation, and I think Ryan Coogler did a great job when it came to representation. So I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you disagree, that is okay. We can have a healthy disagreement. That's the beauty about us being humans. We have different perspectives, and that's okay for us to embrace our different perspectives. But we can do it in a respectful manner. Okay, in a respectful manner. Please remember that you all are loved by the one who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. So let your light shine bright, because you are one of a kind. He knew you before you were in your mother's womb. So once again, let your light shine bright. And I thank you all so much for sharing this moment with me. And I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.